It's not a moot point. No knocking, us flocking to see, even TikToking about him rocking the joint. Joe Root, you absolute beauty. No mocking, not at all shocking. Our test best, the highlight and delight in our Christmas fest stocking. Come on, you can't be snooty about Tutti Fruity Rooty's booty on England duty. We discerns, others get weary, teary, sneery, dreary, but Joe always cheery. Just more star turns, chances he rarely spurns, yearns for more, fairly earns another big score, our number one. But never look at me. Despite another carefree ton, that makes it 34. The latest of this greatest, back to add to his stack. Pray tell, how did it rate? Cricketing crack. His fastest to date. Wow, now more than his mate, Cookie. Right, might try and call my bookie. His age 33, a year younger, but could feel the real deal hunger of this sage they can't cage and shan't keep off the back page. The displays on so many days and in so many ways fulfills our wishes. Yet whatever he says, never ever for a compliment fishes. For hands that do dishes can feel soft as his baby face. Let's go wild. Hold aloft our mild lean green batting fairy. With that tree great trait, plays it so late. The prize makes them blunder, does plunder from right under his eyes. A big fan of his plan, not a fancy Dan, but the boss. The Elan across his career, each year a span. Cameras pan, can't find the third man. Time and time again, even trumps the king of the stumps, Kane, as we anoint Emperor Root, who does scoot, loot, shoot, and score more behind point. So calm. It's like he's lying in a hammock under a palm, yet causing havoc, runs he'll farm, bowlers he'll alarm and harm. Well, for us, that's Joe's charm. So dutiful and more beautiful than Notre Dame. No postponement, our most potent proponent of making an opponent crumble. Bowlers impotent in a jumble can hear dear old Bumble with no quibble from the red rose fold across the ribble, saying he's sold. That while others stumble, fumble, Joel, big smile, remains so humble as the records tumble. He has told us why he's the top guy for me, better than even KP. I know, rubbish impression, sorry. Literally full stop, never a flop. Even in early to the hurly-burly, it's second drop, cream of the crop. On his watch, a dream for the team, no blotch, just non-stop top notch. And the lovely thing is we know the Joe show with that ready brick glow will continue to go full flow. Our DJ out on the deck, never slack, by heck, he'll give them not just flack, peck, but crack, whack, wreck, on spec, many, all right, any attack. Can bank on this top ranked Frank, we thank and back, has the knack awards, yet got a stack, yet another milestone to spank, dances down the track, still plenty in the tank, this boy our best singer, humdinger, joy bringer, gunslinger, history flinger, a cool cat sporting a top hat in his own homegrown rat pack. Come on, give him a new blue plaque. Wherever or whenever he's touring, opponents he's flooring, for them must be so boring, just keeps bloody scoring. Never one to mooch, the hordes applause. He's now got the most test runs in Blighty, overtaking the almighty Graham Gooch. And for us all to see, with his silky smooth face, winning the race, securing his place in the MCC Heaven 11, the only one with a magnificent 7 on the Lord's boards. Back slaps and claps from the chaps, Joe driving, flicking, reverse laps, thriving, seeps, creeps, tricking, through gaps picking, but never snicking, no naps, flaps or energy saps, out of the traps, reaps heaps for us peeps, and keeps the scoreboard which never sleeps, ticking. Can confess, even when we guess we're in distress, under duress, in a mess, our foes knows their blows can't stress or suppress the caress of Root's finesse, which we loyally, royally bless. No woke joke, folks, even more than Stokes. He's not just the root, but our bespoke bloke, an English cricketing oak. Having a hoot, let's toot our celestial, extraterrestrial Groot. Despite his fame, still just the same, his iron will, without trying, so cerebral, makes them look feeble. The thrillers, the emotions, devotions, and runs spill, well, are flying. Each speedster and spinner a sinner, serving up a dog's dinner, Rooty does tame. They then get the blame as we name Joe the winner, takes aim as he does metaphorically maim. With the high stakes, they look lame. Too many mistakes they makes and hopes they forsakes Joe our chill pill, who's given us many a clue that few, as we probably knew, when he puts on the gloves, he still really clearly, dearly loves the game and always will. This is no fluke, no rebuke for our thin white duke, a batting nuke. So here is to baby Joe, maybe, you never know, having a go, blow by blow, toe to toe, gung ho, no deceiving, us now believing he'll somehow, anyhow, kapow, keep weaving, leaving the Indians peeving, because not being cynical, this is not cyclical, but clinical, no retrieving the pinnacle, Toast the fable of Tutti Fruity Rooty, not one to boast but almost biblical. At the top of the table, the most able thoroughbred in the finest stable. Some nervous laughter once sounded dafter, but this glorious grafter with runs to every rafter, with just a few more to beat, then in the sweet neat feet could be in the elite seat, top of the tree, glee, by finally catching, then snatching number one, by dispatching, even satching.